This is WYGG 88.1 FM, Asbury Park.
We all can agree that raising a family in these times is challenging. With everything being so exposed and accessible through social media and the influence that come along with it, how do we find the balance?
Does your child feel confined and has no outlet?
Sasha, meet me in the bathroom so we can take our Instagram pics, because you know once I get home they won't let me out.
Would your child come to you when they need help?
Mom, I'm in trouble and I don't know what to do.
Do you know the signs when your child is crying out for help?
Mickelson, you don't listen. The school has called me and now I have to attend another school meeting. This time you lose your video games for 2 months.
Do you and your family need access to resources?
I lost my job. How will we get our bills paid?
Does your family have expectations and boundaries for mutual respect and understanding?
I am the man of the house, but my family does not respect me.
Finally, a show where families can feel supported and get resources for guidance during these troubled times. Presented to you by Good News Community Action. Family Matters, a radio show, aired every Saturday afternoon from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. A new segment discussing all things and situations relating to families. Family Matters Discussions, a radio show for everyone to listen together.
In a little tent, like the river I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die. 'Cause I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes it is. Then I go to my brother. And I say, brother, help me please. But he wind up knocking me back down on the knee.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Family Matters on Good News Radio. I'm happy to be here with you tonight. Hold on one second while I adjust my volume. Loud. I'm going to try again. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Family Matters on Good News Radio. I'm your host, Elna. Today is Fourth Saturday, so we're going to be having some financial literacy, and the topic is the state of the housing market. So we're going to give you some information on the housing market, and then at 4:30 we will have two special guests that will call in to the program to go over the healthy relationship workshop that's going to take place on February the 8th. So we're going to have the moderator of the program to come on the air and discuss it at length with us, as well as the coordinator from Mercy Center, who will give us more information on this workshop and why it's being brought to the community at this time. So you're listening to WYGG 88.1 FM, Good News Radio, Family Matters, the radio program designed to actively engage the community in meaningful discussions that promote communication, education, empowerment, encouragement, and elevation of our families. We are on the air every Saturday from 4 to 5 p.m. And the program is repeated again on Sundays from 3 to 4. So it's a recording of today's program that you'll hear on Sunday, just in case some people are working and are not able to tune in live to listen to the program. Now I'm going to greet our Haitian Creole speaking population. Bonsoir tout le monde, bienvenue dans Affaires Famille. C'est Elna qui a parlé ensemble avec nous. Nous comptons ensemble avec nous après-midi ça. Jeudi, c'est 4e samedi. Ce programme qui nous a présenté, c'est sous finance. Nous allons faire formation finance. Nous allons discuter état marché pour les gens qui ont besoin d'acheter et puis vendre caille jeudi, parce que nous connaissons chaque 4e samedi, nous essayons de mener une discussion de n'importe bagaille qui a une relation avec finance, parce que finance vraiment important, c'est important pour nous connaître qui gens qui pour nous gagner travail, pour nous gagner l'argent, pour nous ouvrir business, pour nous gagner l'argent, parce que avec l'argent tout bagaille marche. Et puis c'est pas l'argent qui est vraiment important, non, ce qui est plus important, c'est bon Dieu qui est plus important, mais faut qu'on besoin l'argent pour acheter ça besoin, pour gagner caille pour arrêter tout bagaille que on fait, faut besoin l'argent, c'est important. So pour raison ça, chaque 4e samedi nous discuter sur ça. So on va parler ensemble avec Monio pour nous dire merci ensemble avec tout le monde qui a écouté nous sur Facebook, sur ordinateur ou bien website goodnewsradiotv.com, ou bien moun qui a relé sur ligne 518 906 15 96. Tout le monde qui est sur Facebook, WYGG Good News Radio, we thank you so much. Nous disons merci en pile parce que vous avez écouté nous. Et puis si vous avez écouté nous sur Facebook, là, nous t'avons peut-être quitter un petit conseil pour nous, quitter un petit thumbs up pour nous, le petit doigt aller en haut pour dire nous si que vous appréciez le programme, pour nous connaître qui ça que nous voulons tant de plus, ou bien qui ça nous passe tellement aimé, nous, et puis n'a porté un sujet que nous remettons de. Et puis si que nous ka peser bouton follow pour ka suivre chaque fois laisse arriver, ou après le monter sur téléphone nous pour ka commencer tendre nous. C'est vraiment important pour nous supporter une ensemble avec l'autre. Pour raison ça nous content ensemble avec tout le monde qui ouvrit ligne radio chaque samedi ou bien chaque jour, n'importe programme que radio à bail sous l'air là, si que nous quitter ligne nous ouvrir pour nous écouter radio, on a besoin de bonne information pour aider nous ensemble avec famille nous, ensemble avec timoun nous compte bail information de travail, nous compte bail information tout programme qui gagne dans communauté, on paquet belle bagaille qui gagne dans communauté qui gratis, que nous pas besoin payer rien pour nous chercher toute bagaille ça et puis nous faire nous connaître de lui. C'est pour raison ça les bon pour nous écouter pendant que nous sous l'air là. All right, so if you want to donate to the radio station, you know the radio station is listener supported, which means the people who are listening, you, the population, you, the public, you're the ones who's supporting this radio station to keep it on the air. And if you'd like to continue to have the radio function on the air, and you know, for us to be able to pay the bills and stuff like that, feel free to send your donations to 414 Asbury Avenue, Asbury Park, New Jersey 07712. For those of you who are going to be sending from out of state, I'm giving you the full address. You're going to make your checks payable to Good News Community Action. And then you're going to mail it to 414 Asbury Avenue, Asbury Park. And we are also tech savvy here, so we have Cash App. So if you don't want to mail a check, that's so like old fashioned. Who writes checks anymore? So if you want to send your money electronically via Cash App, the number is 908-489-9820. Again, it's 908-489-9820. Si gen moun ki ta vle supporter radio ensemble avec l'argent nous, voyez-li. Si ke nou genye check n'a écrit ou bien l'argent, mettez l'argent dans enveloppe porter dans 414 Asbury Avenue, Asbury Park. Ou bien si que nous voulons faire électronique, nous ka monter sur Cash App, nous numéro c'est 908 489 98 20. Okay. So we always want people to call in and to, engage with us in our conversation. So the lines are always open. Oh, by the way, guys, Greg is here.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Greg is here. Finally, we're so happy he's here.
I was running late. I apologize.
We've missed Greg for a couple of or Saturdays, right, Greg?
Yes, that we were supposed to do this. Yes.
Yeah, but we're glad he's here today, and hopefully he's able to continue to come on with us. So if you want to talk to Greg while he's here, the phone number is 732-775-0220 or 732-775-0225. But at 4:30, the line's going to be busy, because we're expecting people to call in. So if you guys want to talk to us right now, is the time to do that. 732-775-0220, 732-775-0225. So
We'd
today,
definitely love to hear from you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Greg said he would be so happy if you guys were to call in and talk to him. He
Yes.
misses you guys.
I miss you all.
And I do too. So you guys call us and talk to us. We're not bad people.
No.
We're good people.
No,
We're
no.
friendly, right?
Absolutely not.
We don't bite.
No.
No. Okay, so again, you're listening to Family Matters on 88.1 FM Good News Radio. So Greg is in the studio with me. My name's Elna. You're listening to Elna and Greg.
Yeah.
We are both licensed real estate agents in the state of New Jersey. So what does that mean, Greg?
Basically, that means that if you need to buy, sell a home, buy a commercial property, sell a commercial property, buy a church, sell a church, anything real estate related, we are your go-to people to help
That's right. That's right. And we have connections.
Yes, we do.
Okay?
We do.
So
Yep.
if you need connections, give us a call and we will connect you.
Yes, we have
Okay.
a ton of people who are right behind us and supporting us, and we can definitely link you with the right people to get you in the right direction.
Absolutely. So we are happy to discuss, but you guys, we always have resources for you. This is what this program is about. It's called Family Matters for a reason, That means your family matters. Your family is important. The issues that your family is facing is important. The things that you're going through is important. And I know it's very tough raising a family out here.
Yes.
I have a family of my own that I'm raising. You grew up in a family, you were raised by parents. And so it's not always easy. There's always obstacles, always struggles, always difficulties that come along the way. And so therefore, we need help sometimes, right?
And it's nothing new that you're going through that someone else hasn't gone through.
Yeah, just like the Bible says, nothing is new under the sun.
No.
That means whatever you're going through, somebody or millions of people are going through it probably at the same time as you.
Exactly.
Yeah, so take heart and take courage and know that there's help out there. You don't have to suffer. I keep saying that, don't suffer in silence. Don't suffer alone.
No.
Suffering is going to happen. It's going to come. No one said that you will never have suffering, but at least there's hope.
Exactly.
Right? And there's somewhere you can go. So that's why we're going to have our presenters for the healthy relationship call in so we can engage you guys in participating in this workshop, which I believe is very important to our community, to all communities, but our community, because we don't access that kind of help.
No.
And it's out there and it's available to you, but you don't take advantage of it.
No, you don't have to suffer in silence at all. Yeah,
Exactly.
you know.
So speaking of which, right, there is programs available for migrant, people who are migrating to the U.S. I know there's a lot of Haitians that migrated to the U.S. A lot of Hispanic people from Cuba under the Biden program,
Yes.
right? There's a lot of people here in the United States, a few months ago, lived elsewhere in those impoverished countries who need help, right? And so the families that brought them here or who took them on when they came here, it's overwhelming for them.
It is.
So the government has put programs in place to help alleviate some of the stress. So therefore, there's a program happening in the Essex regional community, but it is serving a lot of counties in New Jersey, okay? So it's the Migrant Education Program. Okay, and it's for migrant families that live in the following counties: Bergen, Essex, Hudson, Hunterdon, Middlesex, Monmouth. We are in Monmouth County,
Yes.
so that means this is available to you guys as well. Morris, Passaic, Somerset, Sussex, Union, and Warren counties. So they have.
Yeah, just about almost every county in New Jersey.
Exactly.
Yes.
So they have what, Greg? What do they have?
They have food services, supplies, interpretation services, virtual tutoring, referrals for health services, transportation, school advocacy, summer school and camp, and clothing assistance.
Okay.
So basically everything that you, most likely everything that you would need assistance with or some sort of guidance or help or education on, they'll be there to provide it to you.
Ok, yo gen un program pou imigran, un program edukasyon pou imigran, moun ki te imigre vini nan Etats-Unis, ki bezwen kalite ed sa yo genyen servis sa disponib pou moun ki rete nan Monmouth County. So si yon moun wap koute nou konya ou rete nan Monmouth County, son imigran ou bezwen kalite ed sa yo, ou ka resevwa ed ki bay yo rele li. Migrant Education Program, y a bay service pour manger, provision, interprétation, tant ou pas parler langage là, yo gen moun ki ka interpréter pour, yo gen tutoring formation que yo fait virtuel, ça veut dire que tout le monde gen téléphone, yo ka faire sous téléphone là, yo gen référal pour santé, yo gen transportation, yo gen advocacy for school, that means moun ki ka avoke pou nan l'école. Donc, yo ka edo pour enregistrer aller l'école et puis si que yon problème pendant que vous parlez l'école là, moun sa li ka fait tant qu'on avocat l'école pour yo genyen summer school ou bien camp pour ti moun yo et puis yo genyen assistance pour RAD. Si que nous besoin aide sa yo, rele numéro téléphone 973. This phone number is so small.
973 405 62 62 extension D.
230.
230, sorry.
973 405
62 62 extension 230.
Ok, bat ka li numéro téléphone.
No, I can't see it either.
Zien pas bon. Ba wè docteur Zien. All right, so there's more services that are available to the immigration population. You can call Chrissy Soto. She's the community liaison to 973-885-1648, 973-885-1648. Again, the phone number is 973-405-6262, extension 216. Si ke nou bezwen participer ou bien bezwen kalite aide sa yo moun ki imigre vini nan Etats-Unis ki bezwen aide manger, aide l'école, bagay kon sa, nou ka le numéro téléphone 973 885 1648 ou bien 973 405 62 62 extension 212. Et puis, si gen moun kap chache travail, nous konnen nous ka ale dans 60 North Taylor Avenue dans Neptune, numéro de téléphone 732 683 88 50 extension 71. Yo ka aider nous chercher travail. OK, so Neptune Township a fait formation, instruction, session yo 29 janvier, ça c'est lundi à 7h du soir. M'te expliqué nous qu'il y a besoin pour nous venir, pour nous bailler opinion, nous, pour nous bailler conseil, nous, ça nous penser de formation Timoun. Aussi que nous avons Timoun qui dans l'école Neptune High School, est vraiment important pour nous participer dans ça. Okay? So Asbury Park, Greg is doing, I think this is really good. This is for businesses, right? They're having a like a business community type of day where you can register your business, showcase your business at the
Berkeley Oceanfront Hotel.
Right, the Berkeley Hotel. It's February 3rd, which is next weekend, I think.
Yes.
It's from 12 to 5, okay? So all you have to do is register your business and then secure your spot. You can have a table, you can decorate the table really nicely, and then, you know, put all of your stuff on the table and basically promote your business right then and there. It's a big room, so there's going to be a lot of space. So you guys should really reach out to the cityofasburypark.com. That's where you go to register for your business. They are saying that you have to give $150 reservation fee. However, you get that money back. They have to do it this way for whatever reason. You can ask them.
Secure your spot, basically, just to make sure, like, because if you pay, you're going to make sure that you show up.
Exactly.
That's basically why. So it's refundable, which means that you can be there to, you know, promote your business for free.
Exactly. So again, you're listening to us. We don't want to give too much stuff because we have to move on. So you're listening to Family Matters, Good News Radio 88.1 FM. Moderators are Elna and Greg, licensed real estate agents. We can help you buy, sell a home, buy commercial property, sell a commercial property, a church property, whatever kind of property you want to obtain. We are your go-to people. And of course, you can call in to 732-775-0220, 775-0225. So let's talk about the state of the housing market.
Yes.
So it said that September home sales dropped to the lowest level since the foreclosure crisis, right? And there are some key points. So existing home sales dropped to the slowest pace since October 2010. There were 1.1 million homes for sale at the end of September of 2023, which is down more than 8% from a year ago. And adding to higher mortgage rates, the median price of a home sold in September was $394, right? $1,000.
I wish.
$94,000,
Yes.
which is up 2.8% from over a year ago. What's going on in the housing market?
So according to the National Association of Realtors, sales of previously owned homes dropped to 2% in September. From August, sales were 15.4% lower compared with September 2022. So basically, you know, due to the rising costs of, not rising costs, but due to the rising of interest rates, you know, people have kind of taken a step back and just want to see, you know, how far is this going to go and when will a change be made before I can, you know, step back out there and, you know, decide where do I go? Do I want to buy a house now or do I still hold off and wait? So little by little, you know, recently we've seen the interest rates have gone down.
Just a little bit.
Yes, not very much, not as much as we would like. But, you know, by that, you know, if that trajectory still continues, you'll probably see more of an increase in home sales, you know, increasing, hopefully, over time. But according to, you know, the Mortgage News Daily, just 2 years ago when mortgage rates hovered over around 3%, home sales were running at 6.6 million pace. Today, the average rate on a 30-year mortgage is around 8%, which may have gone down just a little bit, but that's where it's hovering over. So, of course, you know, the interest rate is playing a large role in why people are, you know, holding off on buying a home, you know, or an investment property or real estate in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there were 1.1, I believe I said this already, homes that as inventory by the end of September of last year, which means it's not a lot of homes out there for sale.
No.
You know, because like you said, people are holding on to their homes, and therefore people who are considered first-time home buyers, they're not able to find anything, and if they do find something, it's not in their price range.
At all.
Because typically when you're first starting off buying a home, you know, you don't have a lot of capital that you're working with, you know, especially if you're a younger person, you know, trying to buy a home by yourself, it's very difficult without a co-signer or something like that. So, so now it's like they used to be 40%, like the first time home buyers, now they're 27%.
Yes.
Right. And cash sales have also contributed to the price of the homes, because people are coming from out of state into the state of New Jersey and offering cash for these homes that are out there, and that creates bidding wars, you know,
Who are these people? I don't know.
Yeah.
It just, you know, those are one of the things that we heard often is that, well, so it was an all cash buyer, and all cash buyer. And I'm like, where are they coming from? You know, I know some people from New York and other states have, you know, come down and, you know, purchased a property here in New Jersey, but it's just like, wow, you know, millennials are pretty much, you know, priced out of this market. And they're the ones who are now buying homes more because they're the ones who are, you know, getting married, starting a family. But, you know, we've been priced out of this market, which has made it difficult.
Yeah. Yeah, so according to Lawrence Young from the National Association of Realtors, he's the chief economist at the National Association of Realtors, home prices will go up in 2024 because homes are not being built fast enough to keep up with the demand of a home. So with few homes available, we can expect a rise in the sale of a home by 2.6% this year.
Yeah.
Okay, and
It says what to expect in 2024. In 2022, many potential buyers were priced out of the market after a 30-year fixed rate mortgage nearly doubled, according to Freddie Mac data. This cooled the real estate market somewhat. Between July 2022 and January 2023, the median home price declined by 2.5%, according to the Case-Shiller National Home Price Index.
and the national average for a 30-year mortgage was 6.93% as of January 24th, so beginning of this week.
Yes.
So I would say anyone who is interested in purchasing a house, of course, we're realtors. We want people to purchase, you know,
When you're
because
ready.
when they purchase, you know, that helps us out a little bit. But I would say, if I'm being honest, like if I'm in your position, I would wait, you know, because right now things are not looking so good. And unfortunately, we have to wait because good things comes to those who wait.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So I would say work on your credit, work on your down payment, right? Save. If I could tell you anything, like give you any good advice, save your money. I've been
Save.
telling them that since day one
Yes.
of the new year. Save your money. Stop spending your money. Save it. And don't think like, oh, I can't save, you know, like it's just a little bit or whatever. Like, even if it's just $100 a month,
It makes
save
a difference. Yeah.
It will make a difference.
Yeah. One thing that I always say that, well, for some people they can't do it, but say if you're someone who's still living at home with their parents, if you know that, okay, I'm thinking about buying a home, taking a portion of what you feel comfortable paying as a mortgage and saving that will, you know, of course help you save quicker, but it'll also make you feel more comfortable when it's time for you to go and purchase a home and now you're paying the mortgage. And
Right.
it's like, well, I've been saving this, you know, putting this much away, so I know that this is what I can afford. This doesn't change much of my lifestyle. This is what I feel comfortable with.
Yeah. So save your money, people. And when you have your money saved, your credit is built up, you're doing really good, then give us a call.
Yeah.
The phone number to call us if you want our services, you can call Greg at 848-456-0573. Si ke nou bezwen, Greg ou pou ede nou achete ou bien vendre nou kay, nou ka rele le su 848 456 0573. Si ke nou vle el na, nou se partner ensemble. So, si ou rele Greg wap joun mwen tou. Numéro téléphone c'est 732 98 23 44. Or you can call me 732-898-2344 if you need help to purchase or to sell your house. So now we're gonna have to ship our discussion to discuss healthy relationship workshop that will take place February 8th. And to do so, we have on the phone the moderator of the program, Diola Prébilon, who will bring us details regarding the workshop. And we also have on the line Dee Dee from Mercy Center. She's the coordinator who will also expound on this wonderful opportunity for the workshop. So Diola Prébilon, just a little bit about her. She is the CEO and founder of Elevate Her International. And so she is on the line right now. Diola, how are you?
I am great. Thank you so much for having me on.
Hi, how are you? How you doing?
I'm well, thank you. Thank you.
Wonderful. And you're welcome, Diola. It's a pleasure, it's a privilege for us to have you on. I'm so happy that you were able to come on the air. And we also have on the line with us Dee Dee from Mercy Center. We're just going to let her introduce herself and tell us a little bit about herself. Dee Dee, how are you? We can't hear you, Dee Dee.
You sound very, very low.
Okay, so we are not able to hear Dee Dee too well. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna continue the discussion with Diola and Dee Dee. If you can, I'm going to email you my cell phone number. If you can call me on my cell phone, then we can put you on the air that way. Okay. All right, Diola. Welcome to the program. So,
yes,
please,
thank you.
You're welcome. Please tell us a little bit about yourself. I know you have a very extensive biography, and so please feel free to tell the community about you, and please do so in Creole as well. I forgot to tell you guys, Diola is Haitian Creole speaking, and so the vast majority of the workshop that's going to take place on February 8th will happen in Creole. So that's why we want you guys to participate. Okay. Go ahead, Diola.
Right. So thank you so much for having me on. Non, moi c'est Diola Prébilon. I was born in Haiti and raised in Haiti. M'te fait Gonaïve. I grew up here in New Jersey, and then m'te passé même 15 ans en Texas. Et kounya m'retourne New Jersey parce que toute famille New Jersey, so m'obligé retourner. I think one of the things that you will learn about me instantly when you meet me is my love for God, my love for Haiti, and my love for people to flourish and be well within themselves, within the family, within the community. So those three things instantly, you can't walk away without meeting me and not know those three things.
That's wonderful.
So, yeah. So that's like the bottom line of it. And I think part of what you will see in my bio is really un trait qui passe dans tout domaine ça yo. Dans domaine évangélique, domaine social, et puis domaine psychologie tout. Après on trace qui entre dans tous les trois. Ça moi fait pour travail professionnel, moi c'est un ordained minister, c'est un ministère qui est ordonné dans denomination qui est Evangelical Covenant Church, and c'est un licensed professional counselor as well, and I'm a life coach, and I'm the executive director for Elevate Her International. Et puis nous entraîner des femmes nan manye de shock, de stress, de trauma, tout bagay sa. So we work with the community. We work with women. We believe when women are healed, the world is also healed. So that's one of the reasons we do the work that we do. I'm actually just coming back from Haiti. I want to be careful not just say Haiti, parce que y a un pile fois les nous dit Haïti, même haïtien qu'on y a, là où dit Haïti, c'est comme si Haïti c'est un seul côté, un seul zone. Haïti c'est pas un seul zone. Là où dit Haïti, tout le monde pense que c'est Port-au-Prince. C'est pas Port-au-Prince seulement qui est Haïti, you know?
Yes.
Et puis tout le monde paie, là où dit m'sot Haïti. Like, oh, t'es dans mi-temps gang yo, t'es dans mi-temps Port-au-Prince. Non, c'est pas seul côté ça qui est Haïti.
Right.
C'est sorti au Cap, c'est passé Cap haïtien. Et côté ça, c'est un côté qui calme, c'est un côté qui pas de problème, c'est un côté qui, nous-mêmes, comme Haïtiens qui vivent aux États-Unis, nous avons visité.
That's right.
That's where my family's from, actually.
Yeah.
Right there.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
That's good.
Okay.
Good people. C'est bon monde. C'est bon monde.
Yes, enough.
So, Jilla, if you could hold on one second. So, I do have Dee Dee on my cell phone. So, Dee Dee, please greet our listeners.
Hi, everyone. It's an honor to be on today, to be able to share with you guys what Mercy Center is doing in collaboration with Zirla and Elna tonight. And it's just a privilege to be here and be able to support the community and provide resources and other information to help educate families on how to keep families together. As you know, I work for the Mercy Center in the Victim Advocacy Program, where we provide services for victims of all crimes, domestic violence, sexual assault, and it's just a privilege, as I said before, to be here to share resources with you.
Yeah, and we appreciate that. We were talking, I don't know if you heard at the beginning of the program, how important it is for our community to access all these wonderful programs that are available to them. And a part of me says they don't access it because they don't really know that these programs exist. And so it's very important. And I really do appreciate you guys coming on and telling the community about this. But also, I want them to hear it in their language too, so that there's no barrier to understanding the resources that are out there and available to them.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, would you like for me to say it in Creole?
Yes, please.
Okay. So, j'aime dire, assistance Mercy Center by, c'est assistance pour moun qui victime, qui a souffert avec problème la caillou, mais ça nous fait, c'est pas pour nous craser famille, mais pour nous ba éducation, souciation pour le plus. Pour qu'il ait famille ensemble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So pour Mercy Center, en pile monde dans la communauté a pensé Mercy Center là pour craser, foyer en famille, mais nous là pour nous éduquer, nous pour nous ba nous assistance, pour nous ait famille ensemble. Mercy Center pas un côté pour nous penser, c'est un geste de négligence n'a pas, mais plus en éducation pour nous vivre ensemble. Communauté à connaître, nous essayons de commencer par 20 familles parce que dans la pantry nous va en pile assistance à pantry pour nous faire plus support parce que là yo entre dans pantry et là ça nous va plus d'informations sur qui service nous gagne pour yo.
Okay, so you're feeding them physically and you're also feeding them emotionally, giving them that support that they need. That is absolutely wonderful. So, and I don't know that I've heard that Mercy Center is breaking up families. I don't think I've heard that. Anyone who says that, I think it's a lack of understanding. You know, and before you can put that kind of label on something like that, you should get to know. You should go there and ask them, what is it that you do? How are you helping the community? How are you helping families? And I'm sure they'll be more than happy to share with you everything that they're doing, because they have to keep stats on everyone that walks through their doors to help, what kind of help that they received. Not to share your personal information, but to know, like, this is the number of people that we are helping in one way, shape, or the other.
Yeah, it's not that you're interfering, but you're also you're helping, and I think that's where everybody get lost.
Right. M'ka di yon bagay, sa mwen wè nan travay m fè avè kominote haïtienne nan, c'est que nous peut changer. Et peut-être, yon nan raison, si yon dit que Mercy Center vini pou l'kraser fami, c'est parce que gen pile fois, gen kek bagay ki mérite changer nan fami. Some things need to change, et puis gen pile nan nou ki peut changer. Et les changements passés, c'est comme si on perd. Ou perdi yon bagay. It's like you lost something, right? When you have to change, you lose something. So oftentimes, instead of blaming the problem to the fact that I need to change, pour nous blâmer changement qui mérite fait, nous blâmer institution qui a encouragé nous changer.
Yes.
So a lot of times that's the problem. Mon yo peur, peuple nous en peut changer parce que c'est comme ça yo vivent, yo te kon vivre, c'est comme ça grand-père yo te vivre, c'est comme ça grand yo te vivre, c'est comme ça maman yo, c'est comme ça tous ancêtres yo vivent, et puis qu'on y a pour venir devant me dire comme ça, c'est pour aimer mari ou c'est pour aimer madame ou en façon, même genre, bon Dieu remet nous. Ça a son changement. Ça a son grand changement qui fait mon père, et puis yo fait dit mon cause yo parce que ça veut dire il y a un changement qui est nécessaire pour nous faire. So a lot of times people are afraid of that.
Exactly.
Yeah, and as long as you're growing and developing, change is happening, whether you want it to or not. It is absolutely taking place. I mean, we were formed in our mother's wombs, then we came out, we were babies, and then we were toddlers, and then we went through elementary stage, and then we were teenagers. We're developing daily. Now we're full grown adults, and yes, we did pick up some bad habits along the way, and these things have manifested themselves in the relationships that we now have. And yeah, some things do need to change so that the family can be whole, so the family can live well. Last week, my sister had a program, it's on health, and she was talking about the quality of life. It's very important, quality of life. You want your family to have the fullness and enjoy, each other the way that they should, in a healthy kind of way. So if we did pick up some bad habits along the way, there's nothing wrong with changing it. And Jilla, you are absolutely 1000% correct. We are very, very afraid of change because it's what you're used to. It's what you're comfortable with. It's what you're accustomed to. And now someone is telling you, oh, the way that you've been doing this thing is not the right way. And you're like, what?
Exactly. The same way when you go to a doctor and they tell you, well, you have to change your diet, you have to do this in order to, get healthy, and you take heed to that the same way you should when, someone is trying to educate you and help you and showing you something, a better way of doing something.
Exactly.
The only way that
you become accustomed to it.
Correct. The only way that you have to be uncomfortable in order to grow.
Absolutely.
That's the best form of education. So, I absolutely agree with that.
Yeah, so the Healthy Relationship Workshop is going to take place on February 8th, 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. And again, it's by Mercy Center. Mercy Center is hosting it on Zoom. Okay, it's funded by the New Jersey Department of Children and Families, Division of Women, their Keeping Families Together program. Okay, listen to that, Keeping Families Together. That title alone is powerful, like they want families to remain together, which means they're not putting this workshop on to destroy your family or to separate your family. They want your family to remain together,
Right.
but they want your family to remain together in a healthy kind of way. Okay, so can you guys talk to us about what you're going to be covering during the workshop?
Yeah, I can share a little bit about that. The workshop is really about, in our organization, we have a theme this year: heal women, heal the world. Si femmes joignent guérison, le monde a joint guérison tout. And the reason we focus on women is partly because there's a ripple effect that happens when women are healed, and that doesn't just stay with women. Li entre dans garçon yo tout, li entre dans simon yo, dans communauté a, dans tout. And so for the workshop, I look at it as un workshop pour tout le monde, pour famille, parce que nous toutes a besoin qu'on ait qui Jean, bon Dieu, même voulait pour nous établir tête nous dans relation nous avec l'un avec l'autre. That subject is so important to God that even in the beginning, avant bon Dieu aller trop loin, il dit il pas bon pour nous-mêmes rester seuls. So relationships are important to God. Relations yo très important pour bon Dieu. Mais parfois, nous-mêmes dans société société fait nous établir relation non gens bon Dieu, non manière bon Dieu même lui pas plaît. So for the workshop, we're going to set something straight. On j'en corriger quelques bagailles. Qui ça bon Dieu voulait versus qui sa société voulait dans relation. Parce que ça c'est deux bagailles différents. Parce que j'en nous traiter l'un avec l'autre, parfois nous dit c'est bon, l'un n'a pas déjà nous traiter l'un avec l'autre, nous pas jamais qu'à dire c'est bon Dieu qui voulait ça. You know? So when we start talking about God and putting, what does God really want? Est-ce que bon Dieu voulait pour nous traiter l'un avec l'autre, j'en nous fait là? So in that way, when we start looking at it through the lens of God, ça veut dire qu'il y a quelques bagages nous besoin corriger. Right?
Yes.
Parce que bon Dieu pas voulu pour nous trahir l'un l'autre. Bon Dieu pas voulu pour nous faire l'un l'autre mal. Bon Dieu pas voulu pour nous caloter l'un l'autre. Bon Dieu pas voulu pour nous maltraiter l'un l'autre. God doesn't want that.
No.
Et vous pas aller devant bon Dieu pour dire bon Dieu voulait ça. God does not want that. So as people of God, we need to set something straight. Nous besoin commencer établir relation nous voulons baser sur bon Dieu. So the workshop is really about that. C'est de ça n'a parlé pour nous voir qui gens pour nous corriger quelques bagages dans relation nous. Et puis depuis les relations nous basées sur une fondation stable, Kounia, nous avons fait tout bagaille dans la société. I mean, we will thrive.
Yes.
You know, we will grow. We will flourish. C'est là que nous avons l'argent venir dans nous. C'est là que nous avons business nous marcher bien. You know, like when we establish that, that's when we know good things will come from us. Parce que lorsqu'on famille qui campent ensemble, yo supporter l'un l'autre, yo pas fait chiche, yo pas fait égaré. That's when you see that family thriving.
Yeah, it sounds like you're going back to the drawing board, you know, because even in the Bible it says, "Seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all these things will be added on to you."
Yeah.
Which means if you search God first, like you look for Him, you put Him first in everything that you're doing, you know, that means you're walking upright before Him. You're doing things according to the will of God and not your own will, right? First, you sought His direction for the woman that you wanted to be in a relationship with, or with the man you wanted to be in a relationship with, because God is not going to give you anything that's bad, right? He's going to give you good things. So if you seek Him for that life partner that you want to have, and then continue to do His will, right, and do things the right way that you're supposed to do it, yes, absolutely, he's going to give you everything that you need. And yes, you're going to have trouble along the way. There's going to be difficulties like we talked about.
Yes.
But then there's help, right?
And you
there's
grow.
help.
You grow
Yes.
and change from those
Exactly.
difficulties.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. So we're going back to the drawing board.
Yes.
And sometimes
That's
we have
right,
to do
that's
that.
right.
We have to take
You do.
self-inventory,
Yes.
right? Okay. I steered the wrong way. And he also says that he'll make your crooked path straight. You know, it's not all of us that can walk the straight and narrow and do it right all the time. We're human beings. We fall by the wayside. You know, we make mistakes, right? But we have to come back. We have to come back to God and put him first and do those things. So I'm really, you know, this is very special because when you think about these types of discussions and these types of programs that are out there, God is never really a part of it. So this is really, really beautiful, you know?
Yep.
So
Yep.
let's talk about that a little bit, Jilla and Dee Dee, if you have anything else to add regarding that respect. Because I saw here on the flyer that you're also going to be dealing with traumatic experiences and all kinds of situations related to families.
Yes, because we know that with families, a lot of times the situations are related to financial, or it could just be a different aspect of them not feeling that the woman, with them feeling that women are less than, in a sense. So we want to bring out more information that triggers those points in lives, right? We want to build them in the term of helping them to find ways to prevent the aspect of, a financial situation, them losing their job or transitioning into a new, like how we have the refugees that come in. A lot of times when they come in, they have to start over. And that becomes a problem for them tomorrow. And then they come in with their whole family, and now the family's broken. So by doing this, we'll help them. We'll be lifting them and empowering them and helping them find the right path in order to succeed.
That's right.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
Go ahead, Dila.
Right. Yeah, you know, the thing is, peuple haïtien nous passe misère en pile. Et puis, parfois, nous pas gérer problème ça d'abord. Nous comprenons, nous pas gérer misère nous passer d'abord. Il y a un pile monde dans peuple haïtien, yo perdu maman, yo perdu papa depuis yo petit. Yo monde maltraité, yo te reste avec. Yo te abusé, et puis qu'on finit, nous pas jamais gérer problème ça, nous pas jamais parler avec le monde, nous pas jamais aller dans le quartier. Et puis, soit pas porter compte bateau, soit maman te compte bateau. Nous pas jamais parler de cause de ça. Qu'on y a, nous venons marier. Qui sont pensé qu'il va le passer dans le mariage là? Qui sont pensé qu'il va pas atteindre? C'est ça qui fait important pour nous parler de trauma. We have to talk about trauma.
Yes.
Parce qu'en pile fois, là où il y a un problème dans la relation, là où il y a un monde qui a abusé l'autre monde, c'est parce que yo même tout, yo t'es abusé.
Yo t'es passé là-dedans tout.
Yo t'es passé misère, et yo pas jamais géré le problème ça. So, for the workshop, I'm going to talk a little bit about that. Ma parler sur trauma, past trauma, and how that impacts the family negatively, because it does.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Yeah, because that's that's what they know. You know, they don't
That's
know
what
any
they
better.
know.
Yeah.
That's what they know. Et puis en pile fois tout, nous mêmes comme haïtiennes, nous traiter l'un l'autre pour dire we're hard. You know, like it's like we're not hard people. God did not create us hard. Everyone has the capacity to change, to grow, to be soft, to be gentle, to be kind. Everyone. C'est comme ça, bon Dieu t'a créé nous. Bon Dieu pas créé nous dur. Bon Dieu pas créé nous avec nous dit. So there's something there pour nous lâcher. You know, the enemy, a lot of times the enemy takes advantage of that. Satan prend avantage sur ça parce que nous dit, ça veut dire nous pas changer. You know? Nous pas changer. Oui, nous pas changer. Nous pas changer.
Nous ka chanje parce que bon Dieu fait transformation.
Yeah.
Et puis il commence avec
Exactement.
transformation dans tête nous, dans mémoire nous.
Exactement.
Dans ça que nous songeons traumatisation que vous avez expériencé, hein. Bon Dieu ka changer ça. Mais pour changer ça, faut qu'on parle de ça. Faut qu'on aille voir un monde ou bien si on parle de qui va vle ouais professionnel, yo pense que on bagay qui mal avec tête yo parce que yo it's like a stigmatism in our community. Oh, you're crazy if you go see a mental
Right.
health provider.
Exactly.
You know, I'm not
Yeah.
crazy. Like no one wants to admit, you know,
Exactly.
that they're crazy. It doesn't mean you're crazy. You know, it means that you went through something traumatic, and the way you deal with it is to talk about it.
Yes.
Cry a little bit. It's okay to cry. You know, it's very therapeutic to like shed some tears about what you went through. You know, and to
right.
have someone to let you know, guess what you're going through. I know so many other people that went through the same thing.
Exactly.
And it's not to say that it's okay because other people went through it and so that validates it, but it lets you know that you're not alone in this, you know?
Exactly.
And you
And
don't
then-
have to internalize it because I think
Right.
that's one stigma for a lot of you know, Haitian people is like, you know, they internalize it and I can take care of it myself and deal with it myself.
Right.
You know, I don't want to complain. I don't want to seem like I'm a bother to anyone else. You know, they have their own problems going on. You know, but once you start to think like, hey, something is going on, I need to address it. Then you know, that's definitely that first step, and it's being honest with yourself.
Yeah.
And you can then you know feel
Exactly.
comfortable to reach out to someone.
Yeah, and you guys, these discussions, I mean, we can go on and talk about this because it's very in depth, right? I mean, our community needs so much help, and help is here. Help is in your language. It's in Creole, right?
Yes.
So take advantage of this workshop. If you want to take advantage of the workshop, you can RSVP by calling the Mercy Center at 908-677-5415. I'm going to say it in Creole. Si que nou bezwen aide disponible pour nous. Et puis, il est disponible en créole. Nous avons Dieu la prévilon, li son pasteur, li se CEO organisation Elevate Her, li son thérapeute, ok, li gen licence dans l'État de New Jersey pour aider nous ensemble avec conversation sa yo. So, si que nous voulons participer dans le workshop ça, n'a prele 908 677 54 15. 908 677 54 15. And what's beautiful about it is you don't have to leave your house.
No.
You know?
No.
And it's free of charge.
And it's
Definitely.
free.
Yes.
You know, usually you have to pay for these things.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
But it's free. Right?
It's free.
So and I don't know if there's going to be any other incentive provided, but you just go on the Zoom link. When you RSVP, they're going to share with you how you can get the Zoom link, and you just log in and participate. Listen.
Yeah.
I don't even think
Yes.
they're going to press you to ask questions, you know, but if you want to, you can just type it in or whatever. And then they'll answer whatever question. So please, my people, take advantage of this workshop and participate. Call the Mercy Center, 908-677-5415 and register. Any last words, ladies?
No,
I think we covered it
I'm
well.
happy. Yes, you
It's just
did.
that,
You
again,
did.
all the services with Mercy Center is free of charge.
Yes.
Yes,
Gratis.
yes. As you can see, I'm very excited. This is the area I just love training the family women, partager avec famille, avec femme, avec n'importe moun qui captandi, you know,
Mhm.
because I believe in the healing and wholeness of our
Yes.
people. Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. And Jilla and Dee Dee, you guys are welcome to come on Family Matters because we talk about these things all the time
Yes.
on this program. Okay. So you're welcome to call in anytime to share with us your expertise. And I really appreciate you taking out the time
Yes.
to be with us this afternoon. Thank you again. And I look forward to the workshop on February 8th, 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Zoom. Call Mercy Center, 908-677-5415. Thank you so much, ladies.
And thank you for all that
Thank
you do,
you.
both of
Yes,
you, honestly.
yes, absolutely.
Yes, yes. You are so welcome. Thank you for having me.
You're
Yes,
welcome.
Yes. Until we
All right,
talk
bye-bye.
again, have a great night. All right,
Okay, bye-bye.
family. Good News Radio family, our time is up. So we thank you for the opportunity to come on the air to present to you another segment of Family Matters. You were listening to Elna and Greg, and we had on the phone Dieu Lapré-Villon, licensed therapist, and DD coordinator for Mercy Center in relation to the Healthy Relationship Workshop that they're going to put on February 8th, 6:30 to 8 p.m. We're going to announce it one more time next week, and then it's happening. So please heed what we said and give them a call and register for it. Thank you so much for listening. If you missed us today, you can hear us again tomorrow from 3 to 4 on Good News Radio. And with that, have a great night.
Have a good night. Thank you, everyone.
We all can agree that raising a family in these times is challenging. With everything being so exposed and accessible through social media and the influence that come along with it, how do we find the balance?
Does your child feel confined and has no outlet?
Sasha, meet me in the bathroom so we can take our Instagram pics, because you know once I get home, they won't let me out.
Would your child come to you when they need help?
Mom, I'm in trouble and I don't know what to do.
Do you know the signs when your child is crying out for help?
Mickelson, you don't listen. The school has called me and now I have to attend another school meeting. This time you lose your video games for 2 months.
Do you and your family need access to resources?
I lost my job. How will we get our bills paid?
Does your family have expectations and boundaries for mutual respect and understanding?
I am the man of the house, but my family does not respect me.
Finally, a show where families can feel supported and get resources for guidance during these troubled times. Presented to you by Good News Community Action. Family Matters, a radio show, aired every Saturday afternoon from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. A new segment discussing all things and situations relating to families. Family Matters Discussions, a radio show for everyone to listen together.
This is WIGG 88.1 FM, Asbury Park.